we go. This is going to be Nebula Orbit, blue versus Spartans in the orange. This is diamond level gameplay, IGL tier 4. Let's get it going. Command up first, gets it to the midfield only as far as walks. He's going to get cut off by waste of oxygen, a favorable 50. But again, titanium white grave, straight into the net, off the bar, off of some misses as well. That's a good early start. Squanchy, very close to getting that. Decent idea, but he was caught out of place and maybe could have been in a better spot altogether to save that. No harm done though, only 15 seconds in. Still able to come back into this. A long game left to play, a long series left too. Automatic, gonna try and get a back pass, but no one ready to take it, so it's just gonna 50 to the side wall. Now Grave hits it up. Now Walks is gonna finish it. Tries to get a double tap, can't do so. And the third man comes through, so now Grave, he's got to go back and try and save this from Command, who's 50ing it all the way for waste of oxygen to score. And there it is, the equalizer, very quickly after. Alright, Squanchy, I see you, I see you. All tied up. And you see Grave rocking a similar car design to myself. Man of class, I can see. Now Automatic, he's going to try and get this centered off the corner, a bit high above the net, it's coming down. But waste of oxygen in Command, team up to get this out. Only as far as the sidewall. Now it's rolling right back, waste of oxygen straight to Grave. Grave hits it right above the net. And everyone whiffs, no one on the side of Nebula expects it. But the ball's still in the orange half, still pressure coming through, double commit though. And now's the time for Squanchy to punish them for that double commit. Luckily, the Walks, he's able to carry it up high. He's definitely above the level of these other players in the lobby. I'm wondering if he maybe ranked up a little bit before the season started, during the season. In any case, he's displaying some mechanics that have yet to see from anyone else on the pitch. We'll see if they can come into play in any meaningful fashion. Now Grave, gonna try and center it off the sidewall, well challenged by Squanchy. Command gonna take his time. Hits it high and weak, but Squanchy can still follow up. Now Grave, he's gonna keep possession well. Going for an air dribble. Is he gonna get a double tap to a good spot? Yes, he does. The shot, however, only as far as waste of oxygen. Now Walks, he can take another shot. Is he gonna hook it? He does, but he only goes for backboard. And off the double tap, hits it wide into the corner for Command. Man pass one. Automatic. Hits it straight on the sidewall, and Squanchy can't punish him for that touch. That would have been a great scoring opportunity for the boys in Spartan. But they still do have pressure here. Squanchy hits it high. Can he get it centered? No, just gonna loft it a little higher. Command gonna come through though. Ball centering out, but Automatic is ready. Spartans, however, they have been keeping up the pressure. The ball has been sitting in this blue half for about 30 seconds now, and only now is Walks able to, not even able to get it, as Command gonna disrupt him and allow Squanchy to come in. Command again, keeping it in play. Waste of oxygen, waiting back, knowing that he's the last person, knowing that he doesn't have a play yet. Now Automatic. Can he get it to Walks? No, cut out by Squanchy. Can he get the rebound? Fortunately not. It's Grave, hitting it all the way back to the orange side. Luckily, Command is ready. And Command, what is he doing? He's just dribbling the ball left and right in front of his net. Walk's gonna finally come and cut him off. A triple commit of sorts, but luckily not punished. Now they wait, unable to follow up. Automatic, gonna just hit it weakly down in center for Command to clear out to open space. And now Graves just barely manages to get it past Command. He's on the dribble, flicks it past one. Automatic, is he going for the demo? Just barely misses out on it. And waste of oxygen can get the clear. Now Walks pumping waste off the ball. However, the ball's still stuck in their corner. Squanchy's up slowly for it. Hits it center. Hits it on target even. Luckily, Walks positioned and ready to hit that out to the side to safety. Automatic misses the ball, but Walks ready for it. And oh no, almost an own goal. Luckily, Command hits that high. Squanchy follows. Grave, probably going to take this up. Oh no, fakes it down, going for the dribble on the ground instead. and ends up being quite unfavorable for him. Two teammates going up to try and bail him out of that, and luckily they do. No punish coming out from Spartans. Another double commit, but luckily it is cleared. No harm done. Command hits it back to Squanchy. And now a little bit of pressure in the waning moments of game 1 here for Nebula. And just as I say that, of course, it's cleared downfield, boomed downfield. And now it's stuck in the midfield. No one with clear-cut possession, no one with an opportunity yet. Grave, however, wants to go for the last-minute heroics. Can't get it centered out well. Automatic, not the 50 he wanted. And the ball's still up. Okay, luckily we'll hit the ground, and we have overtime in game 1. Let's see how this goes. Both teams, they've had their chances, been unable to punish the mistakes of each other. Getting solid touches here and there, but also some weak ones, some poor ones, some whiffs along the way as well. And normally I would think that those would be where the differences are made, where the punishes come out, where teams set themselves apart, how they react when the opponent makes a mistake. But unfortunately, neither side here has been able to do anything of meaning in those moments. Walks going for a double tap, gets all of the defense to bite. Grave, however, can't put it on target, and now Oxygen. Not a great touch either. A lot of these soft touches that are coming out in front of the orange net are being put into dangerous positions. They're needing two people to clear it out, which is fine, but they're not clearing it out far enough with those two people. Walks, not able to get past command, but Grave is ready for the challenge after that. Squanchy, yet again, hits it out center. Automatic, can get it to the corner. Walks now, centering it, Squanchy's up, no one is there from blue. Now Grave, he's got boost, he's got the ball, he's going for another double tap center ball. Cut out by waste of oxygen. Automatic, center, no, just into an open net. And the rotation from the third man, way too slow to come through back post. You see Squanchy and waste of oxygen stuck in the corner. And, who is it? Command is just nowhere to be seen. Game 1 will go to Nebula. It looks like they've swapped sides. I'm just gonna quickly... Yeah, it seems like they swapped colors. We'll go with it for now. Oh wait, no they didn't. It looks like... So I think I know what happened. I think what happened is they had the wrong team colors in game 1. And now game 2 they have the correct ones. Interesting. So, it looks like, that being the case, it was Nebula that lost in game 1. And Spartans that took it. No worries then. Alright. I apologize to everyone watching for this confusion. Probably should have checked who was on each team before starting. Did they use a sub? Yeah, I believe Nebula used a sub. And so I would have known who was on the right team if Physics was in, but he was having some technical difficulties, so he wasn't in game 1. I assumed that they had already hatched out who was joining what team because Physics told me what to do. So no, I believe Physics is a starter, and they had been playing with the sub. I believe who was it? Yeah, Squanchy is the sub. But anyway, we'll get back into it. Now that I know this, Walks and Graves, looks like they're going to be popping off for Spartans, not Nebula. And Nebula's going to have their work cut out for them. So again, just to recap. Spartans in orange, Nebula in blue. It's correct now, it was not correct in game. So it is going to be Spartans up in the series 1-0 and up in game 2 1-0. Automatic now, hits it to the back wall. Can he get the double tap? No, gets a boost instead. Physics Can't get it too far. Now Grave, double tap off the sidewall. Displaying mechanics far beyond the average Diamonds level, but we'll go with it for now. Walks. Great touch off the corner to clear it out. The waste of oxygen is right there. Command and Physics, however, double committing. Luckily, Command has enough boost to come out, hit it to the side wall. Now Physics, he's just going to clear it far, banging. No one there to follow up, though. But just kidding, Physics is right there, following along the ground. Waste of oxygen. Here to keep pressure on, hits it center. And Command jumps the gun a little too early. It is going to be Grave now to take it out. Tries to get a ground pinch, can't do so. Walk's going to come through now. Hits it towards the back wall. Where's the follow-up for the shot? Comes from Automatic, but he just hits a slow one into the ground. Not what he was looking for. And that was a great opportunity for a 2-goal lead on a stray. Still, though, pressure coming out. Tons of pressure. Automatic going for a double tap. Well overshoots that. Grave, he's going to just hit it to the back wall. Once again, trying to keep the pressure in the blue half. Though Physics, he's got possession. Tenuously so. Automatic, he's going to leave that. He's not going to back past that and confuse Grave. But Grave is demoed, giving possession to Waste of Oxygen. He dribbles it past Walks, breaks the ankles of one. Can he break two? No. Well challenged by Automatic. Now Physics. Decent pinch to keep it in play going forwards. Off the back wall, Physics. Wanted the double tap. Think Waste of Oxygen could have scored it if he left it, but hey. Sometimes you gotta go for the style points. No harm done. No one conceded a goal as a result. As I say that though, Automatic notices that the rotation's coming in just a little too late. The boost running low for Nebula, and just slots it bottom left corner. Well done. 2-0 lead, minute left. They're looking to advance to a 2-game lead in the series, putting Nebula in a tough spot, having to reverse sweep them. But yeah, Walks and Graves, really impressive with their mechanics, and quite surprising to see this level of mechanics at, in Tier 4 of IGL. But hey, maybe they just improved a lot in the off-season, who knows. Walks, oh no, just misses an open net, and Physics, does he hit that on target? No, it's off the back wall. A great chance to bring themselves back into the series, and unfortunately they can't convert on it. Command though, he's gonna keep this in play. Physics jumps the gun. Waste of oxygen, he can go up for this, can't fast aerial though, only double jumps, and as a result is slow to the ball. Walks, gets it past one, can't slot it into the bottom corner. Command, trying to get it to Physics now. I like to see these team clears coming out, it's good. Good ideas in place. Command, I want to see you hitting that ball to Waste of Oxygen, who was right there ready for it. Could have just tapped it to him and he could have banged it away, but it's okay. 4 seconds left. It is going to be game 2 going to Spartans. Now, luckily though, Command gets one for the road, making the scoreline look a little prettier. Both games now are going to be just difference of 1 goal. Definitely room for Nebula Orbit to come back, maybe take a game, but from what I'm seeing right now, Spartans look too strong. They look a little ahead in the mechanics game and in the rotations game. They did have to play with a sub in game 1, so game 2, a bit of another feeling out phase. A little unfortunate for them. Maybe we see something special come out here. Automatic, uncharacteristic whiff, I would think. Tries to follow through, but he's just spinning in the air while Walks dishes it up to himself. 1 goal lead right off the bat for Spartans. And Automatic, seeing that from his perspective was hilarious. I'm sure Walks was just like, what are you doing, buddy? This is all me. Automatic goes for the wave dash kickoff, ends up whiffing, so waste of oxygen. He's not going to follow it up though, he takes the boost and just leaves. Could have definitely centered it out right after grabbing that boost. But Physics, he's going to be there nonetheless. Now Walks, he's trying to go for the wall, trying to do something stylish, I can tell. Grave though, he's going to follow up after the challenge. Physics, good touch to the corner wall, I like to see that, but no one can follow up, unlucky. Physics, he's going to rotate to midfield in order to clear that. I like that. It's not a necessarily orthodox rotation, but gets the job done well in that position. in that situation. And now Squanchy setting it up so perfectly. See two defenders put off by this one touch, and a great pass from Physics to Squanchy as well. Oh, I guess it was Walks that hit that off the wall there. Not the greatest touch from him, but again, just well done. Great string of passes from Nebula allows them to get a goal, and they're back in it, tie game. Much sooner than the last game, and off the kickoff, Squanchy. He's going to increase it to 2. Well done. For the first time in the series, it looks like we're going to see Spartans with their backs against the wall a little bit here. We'll see how they respond. I'm sure they'll have plenty of opportunities to do so, just a matter of clutching up, showing some ice in the veins. Automatic, that's what you like to see if you want that comeback. A great challenge. Waste of oxygen on the back wall, ready for it. Also what you want to see. Physics gets beat by Walks, but it's okay because the ball cleared to safety. Now Oxygen. It's gonna fake challenge Automatic. Who does go for a demo, can't get a piece of Physics though. Grave off the ceiling. Is he gonna get the ceiling shot pass? Goes straight for net, only as far as the back wall. And a 50 straight high allows Squanchy to come out with possession, knocking Automatic off the ball. Is he gonna get one more touch? No. Physics gonna try and challenge this. Waste of oxygen. He's alone. Hits it high. Safe for now, but Grave, he's got a shot on target. Squanchy struggles to get back, but does so, luckily. Now waste of oxygen, can't dribble it, no boost. Gets a 50 to Physics, however. But the shot is weak and saved by Walks. Now Walks, he's unable to have control. Squanchy gets a favorable 50. Physics off the bounce shot, and that's going to bounce in off the corner. Very, very fortunate. And now a 2-goal lead. A bit of leeway now for them. Want to see them play with some discipline, though. Can't let off right now. Because the moment that they show some weakness, I guarantee you, Spartans are going to be able to punish them. They've been able to do so the past 2 games, or at least last game. I want to see them do it again this game. Physics stuck in the corner. Waste of oxygen as well. And Squanchy, oh my god, almost gets another favorable corner bounce. This time, however, it does bounce wide into the corner. Automatic and Walks a little tangled up in front of the net. Graves is ready though. Hits it only as far as Physics. But Physics can't do much with it, except get it to Oxygen. Automatic ready for it, off the wall. You see Grave trying to get some demos in the midfield, and I don't hate that, because he is doing it on a rotation back. So even if he misses, he's already poised and ready in front of his net, as you can see here. Taking his time, doesn't need to get this boost, however. I think he could have been to that ball much more speedily with the amount of boost that he had left. Excuse me. And as a result, the ball is going to stay in the orange half. Until Automatic gets a favorable 50. Physics now, he's got to get this aerial. Does so well. 2 players, though, from Spartans in the midfield. Getting tangled up now. Uncharacteristic for them. I feel like they were rotating incredibly well. So to see them so close to each other like that now, maybe they're panicking a bit due to this loss. They're not used to this position in the series against this team. Squanchy gets bumped out by Automatic. He was looking to get a double tap, I think. Walks. Is he going to get bumped away? Yes, he does. Automatic ready for it, though. Gets it to himself. And he's going to clean that up very nicely. 1-goal game, minute 25 left. So open now. And that's just clinical. Well done. Good patience to wait for that bounce. Seeing that the defender is not quite in the greatest position to challenge it right away. And he just puts it on target. He makes them have to go for the save, and they're unable to come up with it. Grave, that shot's on target. They're going to need to save it. Waste of oxygen. Good touch to hit it above the net. Squanchy, well done to follow up. He's got a little bit of space here. 2 players, though, barreling in towards him, and he does get demoed as a result. Waste of oxygen. Needs to get up for this. Beat by Automatic. Bounce now off the back wall. Luckily, Automatic right there, it seems to have rolled up off Squanchy's car, so it doesn't bounce out nicely for a center. Grave now gets cut off by Squanchy, who in turn is cut off by Walks, who in turn is cut off by Waste of Oxygen. And now we find the ball back into the orange half. Both teams trying to do the most that they can, not trying to throw away possession. And I like the thoughts behind that. However, they aren't able to keep possession fast enough, and as a result, they're getting into a lot of poor 50-50 situations. And this is both sides. Both sides really trying to be conscientious about not throwing the ball away, and sometimes it just doesn't work out because the car control isn't there. And, you know, that's fine. That's something to work on. It's good that the idea, though, to keep possession is in their mind. You like to see that. You want to see that. 4 seconds left. Spartans, they have the ball up, but Grave, he ends up flipping instead of simply jumping, and ball's going to hit the ground. That's going to be it. Looks like we have a series on our hands. I think there are moments where they're trying, but it just hasn't been effective yet. It really has been a lot of players trying to keep possession, trying to do some solo plays, solo dribbles, and it's working out in some instances, not in others. Really what's happening is it's working right up until the very end where the shot is unable to come through. That was Nebula that won Game 3, so now it's 2-1 favor of Spartans, orange side. You know, 30 seconds in, a little bit of pressure coming through for Nebula. Automatic gonna try and bump walks to get away from it. Luckily, Grave ready and waiting in the net to hit it up, but it's just hit straight up high. Walks has enough boost to follow this. Can't get a double tap though. Physics ready and waiting to clear it out. Automatic gonna hit it to the side. Walks. He's gonna backflip it. And I'm kind of surprised that no one on the blue side just let him touch the ball because he was gonna get a weak one guaranteed. And as a result, he's just able to hit the ball into the ceiling and have it bounce down into the net. All off a little bit of over-aggression coming out from Nebula. Sometimes it's okay to let your opponent hit the ball when you can see where their car is positioned and you know, have an idea that maybe it's not going to be a great touch based off of that positioning that you see them in. But, you know, it's all things to pick up and learn as you grow in this game. And Physics, he's going to pick up a tie goal and brings Nebula right back into it. You know, I was starting to think that they were out, and that maybe Game 3 was a bit of a fluke with a kickoff goal and whatnot, but no, Nebula is here. They're ready. They're going all out for this one. We could have a Game 5 on our hands. We'll see what happens. It's still tied. It's too soon to say what's going to happen. Grave now can't get the double tap. Does fake out Physics though. Command, can he get this off of the sidewall bounce? He does and walks! He's just caught out. He had a bit of a blackout moment here. Just ends up flipping forwards. Unable to save this ball. And that is going to be 2 for Nebula. This is not what you want to see from Spartans. You know that they're capable of much more than this. Definitely an unforced error coming out for them. Hopefully that they can keep their composure because, I mean, there's still plenty of game left to play. They're only down by 1. However, Game 3, when they did go down 3-1, you saw them panic a little bit. You saw some double commits coming in. And that just wasn't there at the start of the games. There we go. That is the composure I like to see. Automatic. Making good off of Walks' touch. Making good off of Command's poor touch as well. Just slotting it bottom left corner. Tie game. 3 minutes left. 3.5 almost. And maybe Spartans do try and end it here. No. A few unlucky goals, no problem. We'll bounce back. Never mind. Once again, we have a goal instantly scored right after the other. And it is going to be in favor of Nebula, who are able to maintain their lead again. Or reacquire it, rather. This could get frustrating. They've now been able to score once, were tied up on, got scored on, tied it up. They've got to be a little frustrated with how things are going in Command, seeing 2 players on the back wall. Very, very great vision for them. I love this. He sees them both in the corner, and he just shoots it as far away from them as he can. That is the kind of punish that I like to see, based on the opponent's positioning. Being conscious of it, being observant of what's happening. Now a 2-goal lead for Nebula, but right down to 1. And it seems like these teams, they need to instantly score. This one's going to be a shootout. Still 3 minutes left. Plenty of time to play. Let's see how many goals we can get. Let's see if we can finally get that double tap. This is heating up. Automatic off the wave dash kickoff. Hits it to Command, but Command just speeds past it and gets a poor back pass to Physics. And now we're going to see a tie game here because Command missed the easiest ball of his life on the wall here. And sometimes if you miss the ball, just leave. Just rotate away. You don't need to make up for your mistakes. Your teammate can do that. It's okay to be bailed out. That is a poor hold on a lead there, unfortunately, from Nebula. Would like to see them do better. Would like to not see Automatic own goal. Walks did his best to keep this out, but Automatic, not the touch he wanted. Oh my goodness. Both teams falling apart a little bit here. Quite a series. 9 goals being scored in this game already. Still over half the game left. Man, now is he going to take this up the wall? Does so. Good 50 on Grave. Physics, he's coming through. On a dribble. Going to center this out. Waste of oxygen. Great 50. Can't quite slot it though. Walks now. It's cut off. Grave though manages to clear it out. However, no one is there to accept the pass and shoot it. So now Oxygen again with pressure. Great touch off the sidewall. And I don't know what happened with Automatic here. It seems like he's falling apart a little bit. As you see, he turns towards it, realizes that he might have oversteered, turns away, and the ball's in his net. Think they're starting to panic here. And if that's happening in Game 4, and Game 5 comes around and they have to worry about being reverse swept, that's a lot to think about. But Automatic, he's going to redeem himself right away off of this kickoff. Just a regular old clear that finds its way into the net because none of the defenders were able to get up in time for it. Again, still anyone's game. Only 1 goal differential. 2 minutes left. And the ball in the blue half. Brave, he can do a lot with this. No, just hits it up and runs away. Just leaving it for blue. No one else from his team coming through either. And I'm not quite sure what's going on the orange half. They just stopped putting on pressure. Double jump from Walks for no reason. Okay, luckily Graves in front of his net. And cleared away. Walks is up for this too for some reason. I think he wants to try and score something stylish, and it's just going to backfire. Command hits it over the third man who tries to aggress up to keep the pressure on after both of his teammates have gone. And back to a 2-goal lead. I think they're going to need a mental reset between Game 4 and 5. Should there be a Game 5. Yet again, I gotta keep stressing. A little under 90 seconds, but plenty of time to score 2 goals in Rocket League. Plenty of time. Automatic, can't get the boost. Can hit it high though. No teammate able to come through. He's gonna stick with this, which is the right move in that situation. Don't need a teammate of his coming in and possibly bumping him, making it hard for him to rotate back. Automatic leaves it for Walks, I think. No, he wants to take this. Probably should have just left it for Walks and gotten himself to a better position, seeing that Walks has momentum towards the ball. And as a result, ball stuck in their half. 48 seconds left. Not doing much with the time that they have. Low boost on 2 players. Automatic, not a great flick. Easily challenged by a waste of oxygen. Physics now off the pass. 3-goal lead, 8-5, 13 goals total in Game 4. Absolutely massive scoreline. 30 seconds, still not impossible, but definitely not as hopeful as you would be with another minute onto this. We'll see what happens. Off the kickoff, still doesn't go the way of Spartans. And Command, he's coming through with the challenges. All of Nebula are coming through with these challenges in the midfield to cut them off. Finally, though, we see an opportunity. Walks and Automatic have to double commit, though, and Grave, he's luckily going to be able to turn back with just enough boost to make a challenge. Can he get a shot after this? Tries to go for the slow pass. It is cut off. Automatic now off the sidewall. Can he get another touch? Centered ball for Walks. Side flips. Unlucky. 2 seconds left. That's going to be game. Will they get a goal for the road? Maybe? Ball still up? Nah, that's going to be it. 2-all in the series. My goodness. We have a reverse sweep situation. I knew this was a possibility. To be completely honest, I didn't expect it. And I'm glad that I was wrong. Because this is getting exciting. Let me just put another dub up there for the blue side. And let's get into game 5. This is the decider. Winner takes all here. I believe this should be one of the first few games that they have in the spring season, so both teams can still bounce back for sure. By no means is this a decider, and the fact that they've got it to game 5 means it's not going to hurt either team in a differential should things get tight later on in the season. But you just know that both sides want this game 5. Spartans trying to avoid the reverse sweep, and Nebula trying to show that if they had their starter from game 1 onwards, that maybe this wouldn't even be in a game 5 for them. Waste of oxygen though, unable to clear the ball. Great pressure coming out from Grave, and Walks the punish that you'd like to see. Hits that ball straight into the net. Oh no, did my game just crash? Give or take. This is what we like to see. Let's go. No! That is not what we like to see! No! Unfortunate own goal coming off of the bounce off of Waste of Oxygen's car. Just hits it right into Command, who's motionless, because what is he gonna do? He can't do anything. Yo, Axel, I'm sorry, I feel like you weren't spamming anything bad. I think Nightbot's just probably bugging out on you, right? Yo, Benjamin, holy, it's been a minute, bro. How you doing? Do I still stream? I mean, not really. Here and there. I never really got too consistent with it to begin with, to be fair. Man, that is such a sad way to see them give up a lead, though, but game's not over, and they've got pressure. Waste of oxygen, hits it center. Let me get it center again. Doesn't need to. Command off the corner. Center to Physics. Locked up at Automatic. Command. Zero boost. Does well to keep it in play regardless. Gives time for oxygen to come through, and Command, he can rotate right back in. Fakes his aerial. Bumps one. Physics to the back wall. Luckily, Walks can get a touch on it. Waste of oxygen. No! Hits it low, and Command just hits it out to the side. Physics gonna do his best to stick with this. Command comes through. Great 50, all said and done. Somehow they're managing to keep this in midfield. Waste of oxygen. Levies a shot off the bar. Cleared away. Command, 7 seconds left. Can he keep this up? 3, 2, 1. Waste of oxygen, not the touch he wanted. An unfortunate way to end things off. But a hard-fought battle, nonetheless.